Hey everyone, Kevin here with a new proposal. This is the most ambitious, and it's certainly going to be the most expensive proposal to get us as much stimulus money as possible. This is incredible. No income caps. Everybody gets it. Doesn't matter if you're 2 or you're 20 or you're 200. Maybe not 200, but you know what I mean. Everybody gets money in this stimulus package. This is an interesting one. So let's get to talking about the ABC Act. The ABC Act is a proposal in the House of Congress. It is called the Automatic Boost to the Communities Act, and this proposal offers $2,000 per month to every single person. So for example, a household of 4 people, a mom, a dad, and let's say 2 children, would each get $2,000, which means the family would get $8,000 per month. Now, there's some details regarding this, but this is by far the most ambitious stimulus check proposal that we have seen yet. It is not the most popular, though. The most popular right now is still the Emergency Money for the People's Act, which sounds similar because it also gives $2,000 per month. However, it only gives $2,000 per month to people over 16 years old and under certain income thresholds. I'll link a full breakdown of that video down below. But basically, that one gives you $2,000 if you're older than 16 for a period of 6 months, and it's sort of a renewable 6-month period. The cool thing about that program is it does have the most sponsors. So that one seems to be the most popular right now in the House of Congress. Then we have the other one, which is the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act, which has the second most sponsors, which is kind of self-explanatory what it is. A lot of landlords like me don't really like it though. It's got some weird things in it, okay? I did make as impartial of a video as possible on it though, so you can check that video out, and that's the second most popular one. And then of course we have this one, the ABC Act, and this one, well, all of them are proposed by Democrats, but Democrats control the House. So Democrats here have the power to push something through the House, and then it's gonna be on to the Senate. So let's break down this proposal with a little bit more detail, because this is quite interesting. The Automatic Boost to Communities Act. The ABC Act would create something known as the Boost Debit Card, which is kind of similar to the Direct Express card that the government already has, and it's supposed to operate similarly to that. But basically, everybody gets a debit card. Now, you have the option of opting into direct deposit, which I think is much more convenient, but if you don't have a bank account, obviously this debit card would be useful, and you could then withdraw money with this debit card from ATMs. No fees would be allowed to be assessed on those withdrawals. They do clearly say that in the bill. Or of course you could just spend money with the debit card. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed it's not like a credit card, because then you're not going to get rewards points, but hey, it's free money, okay? Now, if you chose the debit card itself, it would either be mailed to you, you could get it through community outreach programs, or you'd be able to pick it up at certain locations, which they're saying they would establish card distribution stations. In addition to establishing card distribution payments, they would have web-based access for the Interim BOOST card, and you would have telephone access, which, you know, I hate to say it, but they're gonna have to hire a whole lot of people to make this work, because right now, government and us and telephones, we don't work well together, okay? Like, nobody answers our calls, okay? And portals don't work well, okay? I'm not optimistic about that, but money on a debit card, direct deposit, okay, I could see that. Once people have the cards, once you have their direct deposit info on file, it's easy to see money show up. All right, so we know it's $2,000 per person, no income restriction, no age restriction, none of this, you're a dependent, you don't get it money, none of this crap. In fact, they basically say it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you've been in this country for essentially 3 months, you get the money. You could be undocumented and you would be able to get the money. You're supposed to sign and swear that you are in the country legally, but as long as you sign a piece of paper that says you're in the country legally and you can somehow document that you've been in the country for at least 3 months, you too would get the money. So citizens and non-resident aliens, you get the money. All right, now the money would work like this. Let's say this bill was passed on May 25th because it's a proposed bill, right? It's a proposal. It has to pass the House, which the House is gonna slam dunk one of these bills, okay? The Democrats control the House, then it's gonna go to the Senate. The Senate's where we're gonna start seeing some of the restrictions coming through, my guess. But anyway, let's say it passes the House, the Senate, and the president signs this sometime next month. So let's say by May 25th. Remember, Congress is reopening up May 4th to debate on this kind of stuff. 3 weeks, that seems reasonable based on the speed of the last one, but you never know. The interim PPP bill took like 2 weeks to knock out. This is gonna be larger. Stimulus package 4, this is gonna be a big one. Anyway, let's say it passes May 25th. If this bill were to pass May 25th, then starting June 1st, we would get $2,000 per month per person immediately. Well, I mean, once we get the debit card or we've set up our direct deposit or we've gone through the phone support or we've gone through the web portal that they're going to create. But at some point, we would get our $2,000 per month. And this $2,000 per month payment period will continue until 1 year after Donald Trump ends the national emergency declaration, which went into effect on March 13th, or the unemployment rate has reached certain thresholds. So it's a little complicated, but basically the way I'm reading this, and I'll link the bill down below, you could read it yourself, it's on page 5 of the bill, but it basically says you get $2,000 per month for every eligible individual during the payment period, and $1,000 for a year after the payment period, which if we go to the definition of the payment period, it says the term payment period means beginning on the first day of the first month beginning after the enactment of this act, which is just a crazy fancy way of saying if it passed in May, it starts June 1. Okay, we got that. And then it says ending on the later of 1 year after the termination of the Emergency Declaration Act. So basically this would end 1 year after this gets terminated, or 1 year after the national unemployment rate is within a couple different thresholds. That's boring. I'm not gonna go into that part. So basically, question mark, but at least, not less than 12 months, for at least 12 months, we would get $2,000 per month. And then for 1 year, so another 12 months after that 12-month period, we would get an extra $1,000 a month. I mean, this is basically universal basic income right here. This is your UBI. Now, in terms of paying for this, they're basically saying they want to mint platinum coins. They want to mint $1 trillion worth of platinum coins, which makes it sound fancy because it's like, oh, y'all gonna make platinum coins and sell platinum coins to make this pay for itself? There's really no difference between printing money and minting coins. You're creating money out of thin air. Now, the difference with printing or making coins, I guess, is coins cost money to make. An ounce, for example, of platinum costs somewhere around $736 at the time of this recording. However, 1 ounce platinum coins are considered collectible, so they sell for a premium. They sell for around $950 per ounce. So there's actually kind of like this $200 collector premium on these because they don't make a lot of these, which I wonder if that means all the people collecting platinum coins are now going to see the values of their platinum coins go down because $1 trillion worth of coins is a whole lot of coins. So I think let's just make this one very simple. You get $2,000 a month on either a debit card or via direct deposit at some point in the future for potentially a year or more. And then after that or more period ends, you might get an extra $1,000 per month on this debit card or via direct deposit. And the government's going to pay for it by printing money. They're saying minting coins, but basically printing money, which is exactly why you should sign up for life insurance with the link down below. It'll take you less than 5 minutes to go on your phone and sign up for life insurance. It's super cheap. It's easy to do. You get a quote instantly. You can sign up right away. I did. Lauren did it. We also made sure to get our 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing just $100. Deposit $100 and you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400. The last winner was a Facebook stock, which is pretty cool. 170, 180 bucks now. And of course, join me in my amazing programs linked below. Each program linked below gets you you into my weekday live streams every day the market is open at 9 a.m. where I talk to you about my stock picks. I talk to you about analyzing real estate and finding below market deals and dealing with tenants and helping tenants become owners, helping y'all build your wealth. So thank you so much for watching. If you appreciate this comment, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time.